Hi, welcome to Debbie's Healthy Kitchen. So glad you're here for another episode because today's recipe I think you're gonna love. Of course, I think I say that every time because I love these recipes, so I hope you do too. So today I'm fixing for you taco, meatballs, and cheese appetizers. And so this would be perfect for Super Bowl coming up this Sunday. Not only for Super Bowl and for football games, but it's really a great treat that you could have for the kiddos when they come home from school. It could also be a light dinner. So let's get cooking. So I will be posting the complete recipe in the comments below once I'm all done. And so I'm just gonna show you how to put this all together. So I am using a ground turkey. You could also use lean ground beef. Now I'm using a 99% fat-free ground turkey. So I've got that in my bowl. And so the next step is we're going to add in some egg beaters. I'm just going to pour that in. And then we also have some green chilies. So putting that in. And those are optional. If you don't like that little kick that the green chilies give, you can totally leave that out. Have a little bit of salt and some taco seasoning. And so we're just going to mix this all together until it's blended. And that's gonna just take me a couple of minutes here. And I have made these before. I don't know if it was for Super Bowl or for Christmas appetizers, but they ate them all up. They were gone. And so it is a tasty meal for sure. I want to get that taco seasoning all mixed together. And you could make these ahead of time too and freeze the meatballs once you've got that part all done, and then take them out and bake them, and then finish up by adding the fresh ingredients, which I'll show you how to do that. But if you wanted to make them ahead of time, then just take them out for your event, then that makes it nice and handy. And so this is a healthy version, of course. All right, so that's all mixed together. And then I just took a baking sheet, lightly sprayed it with some cooking spray. So I have that ready. And I have a little scoop here that I'm gonna use. And so I'm just taking basically it's a spoonful. And I am gonna use my hands because we're gonna take a little piece of cheese and put it right in the middle of that meatball and form the meat all around it. And if we need just a little bit more, we can do that. You wanna make sure that cheese is all covered because once we put this in the oven, that cheese of course is going to melt, and you wanna keep it inside that meatball so that way when you bite into it, you have all that yumminess in the meatball versus all over your baking sheet. So yeah, it's just a normal average looking meatball, and I'm just gonna set that on my baking sheet. And I'll do a couple of these so you can see again. Now, as far as the cheese, I'm using a reduced fat cheddar. And you could use a reduced fat mozzarella, you could use a reduced fat pepper jack, whatever you like. Just make sure it's reduced fat because we're trying to eat light here, right? All right, so again, we're just making a little meatball all covered. So there we are. And we're just going to go ahead and put those, like I said, on that baking sheet. I do have some pepper jack here I'm going to use as well. Now, if you were maybe, dairy free, or, dairy bothers you, You could just leave out that cheese, of course. And then you would just have a little taco meatball. All right, so grab my napkin here. I need to wash my hands, but I wanted to show you the next step. And so these meatballs go into a 425-degree oven, and they only bake for like 10 minutes. You just want to make sure that obviously that the turkey is cooked all the way through. And I want to show you the next step. So I'm not going to keep you on here for 10 minutes, of course, but I want to show you how cute they will look. And so once this meatball is cooked, you're going to take a toothpick and you're going to take a cherry tomato and cut them in half. And you're going to just feed your, well, that's going to go on here. We're going to put that toothpick down through the top here. And then we're going to take pepper jack cheese. And we're going to take, oh, that's a big piece of cheese. We're going to take a piece of cheddar cheese. And then we would take that cooked meatball and just put it on top. And so that's your appetizer. And so you have some meat, you have a little veggie, and you have some cheese. And of course, the little surprise on the inside is that melted cheese inside that meatball. Doesn't that look yummy? And it's pretty darn easy to make too. And what I love is this is low calorie. And so it's healthy for you. And so what could be better than watching the big game while everybody is chowing down on other foods and you're getting to chow down on something healthy without the guilt? Isn't that amazing? Love it. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear in the comments if you plan on making this, or maybe you have another appetizer that you're planning on making for this weekend Super Bowl. I would love to hear what you have and what you're planning on serving. I'm sure I have a healthy recipe that we could turn that into as well. So thanks again, like I said, for watching Debbie's Healthy Kitchen. And you know what? Let's go eat. All right, bye-bye.